Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Broken Sword 4, the Angel of Death. We've just managed to get ourselves a key card. I think it probably goes into here so that we can use the internet to track down some stuff from this manuscript. Let's have a look at the PDA. Does it go on? Do we just do connect? Lobino's private server. Connected to device. Okay, access an internet. Connection firewalled, hack connection. Yes, I guess.
Right, George. This is my homemade hacking system, with the emphasis on homemade, know what I mean?
No.
I'll show you how to use it by hacking into a computer owned by an old friend of mine.
Okay.
This is you, symbolized by your PDA. This is your destination, the database you're attempting to hack. What you gotta do is connect your data stream to the target computer without being spotted or stopped. See here, my friend lives on the other side of the state. This mountain range is in the way, so we gotta go around it. If we're gonna hack into the database, we're gonna have to pass through these points, or root nodes. They disguise the data stream from your PDA so you don't get found out. To manipulate the data stream, you gotta use routers and refractors. You understand? You're utilizing other less secure systems in the area. You're pretty limited to what the device can find at the time, but there's normally enough to do the job. This one acts like a mirror. It'll deflect the beam at 90-degree angles. This one refracts your beam at 45-degree angles. These are splitters. They can split a beam at either 45 or 180-degree angles. As the target device is searching for one data stream, you'll need to converge the data streams back into one. You do this using a splitter, but in reverse. But if you're using a splitter in one direction, you can't use it in the other. These points are the bad boys. They're nodes, which detect what you're up to and stop your hacking. You gotta be one step ahead of these fellas. Accidentally route your data stream into one of these, and your connections bust open. I recommend you plan your route before you start placing nodes all over the place. So, watch me complete this puzzle.
This sounds very complicated. Okay, so right, so use those things to bounce it around. Right. So you can move them to wherever you want. And it needs to go through these 3 monitor things, right? Because didn't he say those were crucial? So it has to go through any of these?
There you go. Now let's see what my friend has in his database.
Okay, so you have to go from...
Oh, no. Oh, boy, we didn't want to see that. He is one outrageous dude.
Right.
Okay, George, your turn.
Oh, no. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Here we go. So, we've got to get the beam from here to here. But we can't go through any of these, but we need to go through this. So we've got to bounce it onto here to start off with. Okay. So we rotate with right click, it looks like. So we want to get it to come down to here. And then... Okay, so so what do you say? Plan first, right? So... Okay, let's get that out the way. So... It's... maybe like that? So that... We need to now get this to come... Oh, we can turn these to a 90-degree angle as well. Okay. Right, so... The most important bit is to make sure it goes through here, right? So, if we do... Okay. Ah, so that's just slightly off. So that will go into there. How do we get it to come through? That won't matter if we put that there, will it? So perhaps we've got to get it to go down. So if we go one higher and then do this, that might work. Yeah, okay. And then... okay, so now we've got a bit of a problem here. So can we... How do we bounce that down one more? Or can we not? Well, why is that not going down? I don't really understand. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. We must have just had it the wrong way. Okay, that was pretty easy, actually. Server has been hacked. Yale database has been downloaded to the PDA. Okay, here we go. Reminder, pay telephone company, Mort Pizzas, insurance, stationery, etc. Soon as someone pays us, of course. Lady called Anna Maria waiting in my office, straight to business. She tells me about a manuscript, then bunch of gangsters turn... Oh, this is just the notepad. Obtained historical database from Andre's machine. Virgil gave me a call hacking thing. So, welcome note from Andre Lobineau. Dear colleagues, I welcome you to the Society of Antiquarian Knowledge. Simply enter the keyword on a subject you wish to research and indulge yourself in this first-class repository of wisdom. Those of you who know me will agree that I am a tolerant and open-minded man. It is therefore... Lovely images there. It is therefore... Why can we not see the rest of that? Oh, here we go. With particular regret, I must inform you that after making a number of brazen and fallacious claims, George Stobbart, a man who would once have claimed many of you as friends, has been barred for life from accessing this repository. I waste no more time on this disagreeable subject and instead invite you to enjoy my little drawing inspired by the claimed exploits of Mr. Stobbart, your friend Andre Lobineau. Oh, isn't that nice? He likes us so much. Baphomet.
The link with Baphomet proves that there's some kind of Templar connection here.
Okay, let's read this. One of the key charges levelled at the Knights Templar during their trials in the 14th century was that they worshipped an ungodly head idol they called Baphomet. Baphomet is probably either a corruption of the name Muhammad or the translation of the goddess Sophia, when encrypted with the Atbash cipher. Some believe that Baphomet represents the severed head of John the Baptist. Okay. Different Baphomet heads. Fine. Let's just skim this. So, do we need to click on these other things? The Knights Templar. Oh,
the
God.
Templars really were victims of betrayal and greed. Philippe IV. I wonder, did you pay for your sins?
Okay. So there's a lot in here, but I think a lot of it probably isn't massively important.
Even by medieval standards, Philippe IV was a ruthless, vain dictator. His puppet, Clement V, was no better.
Continued. So I wonder if he's talking about things we need to click on.
Clement V was just a puppet of the king. Did you know popes used to be regularly attacked by mobs in those days? Can't say I'm surprised.
As Napoleon said, history is written by the victors.
Okay, fine.
I think that the holy man on the right of the manuscript could be Clement V. He was Pope of Avignon and Philip's crony. But he can't be the true patriarch referred to in the manuscript.
So we just need to work out who is the true patriarch.
Yeah. Okay. So let's try and figure out who the true patriarch was. Knights Templar. We know about Jacques de Molay from...
Jacques de Molay was cynically betrayed by Philippe IV of France.
Okay. So, is there anything else on here? No. Okay. So we're obviously looking for something else. Great Secret. The Knights Hospital. Okay. St. John of Jerusalem. Okay. I mean, is there something we're missing here? Can we come out of this? I don't know if we've got what we needed from that. I don't know. Have we still got the manuscript here? Yeah, we have. Let's try looking at it. Okay. So the Holy Man, right?
Clement V is not the true patriarch, and St. George, who came from Turkey, is fighting a dragon below the city of a holy man, who is the true patriarch.
Yes?
Then the city must be Istanbul, which was known as Constantinople in medieval times.
Right.
And the fortress must be a reference to the old citadel of Constantinople.
George, that's amazing. Does it still exist?
I don't know, but I bet someone in Istanbul would.
George, you are brilliant. Thank you so much for helping me.
Hey, I'm having fun. I'd never turn down the chance to search for Templar treasure.
There's still something funny going on here, isn't there? Alright, let's talk to her now.
Anna Maria, can you spare a moment?
What do you need, George?
I don't know. Oh, we can ask about lots of things.
So, this manuscript has been in your family for years, huh?
It was handed down to my father. He had a whole collection.
Oh, so there were more?
Many more.
I wonder who her father was.
So each one could point to a hidden treasure.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. But this one certainly does.
I wonder if her dad was like the Grand Templar or something like that.
That meatpacking place is pretty shady.
It's a real factory, huh?
It is. But take my advice, never eat a Martino salami. So why are the Mafia after your manuscript?
My father was a heavy drinker. There wasn't a bar in town he didn't tell his treasure map story. And the fact that his daughter was decoding it.
I guess it was just a matter of time before someone took him seriously, huh?
I don't buy that story. I might be wrong. Can we actually go anywhere? I might be wrong, but I'm just not buying it.
You feel like a trip to Istanbul?
You think we'll find the treasure?
We'll have a damn good try.
Alright, looks like we're going to Istanbul. Pretty cool. Finally going to a new location that isn't in New York. What's going on here? Oh, okay, it's us.
Room service.
Do we trust that? Hello.
Good afternoon, Effendi. I bring chai for you and your good lady wife.
She's not our wife.
Thank you. She's not my wife, you know.
Ah, of course. Yes, well, you are indeed blessed, sir, to have such a beautiful mistress.
No, what I mean is, we haven't, we don't, there's nothing happening.
Yeah.
Do not worry, sir. A few nights here in the beautiful Pasha Palace, and the sweet creature will know your special gift of romantic love, I am sure.
We don't want that to happen.
I shall leave you to your rejuvenating sleep, sir.
Magic closing door.
George.
Yeah, hi.
What a sweet waiter. What was he saying?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, nothing. The weather. Rain. Says it's not expected. Never has been. All an ugly rumor. Which is good. Time to find the treasure, huh? I'll be in the corridor while you get...
Why did he bring an empty plate on that tray? Why?
All set?
Yeah, thank you, George.
Why wasn't there even just a badly animated piece of food on that tray? It's literally pointless. Alright, let's ask some questions. They like hotels in this game, don't they? This is the second one already.
I'm so glad you decided to help me, George. I can't believe we're really here. Can you?
Yeah, it's kind of like a dream.
Not a nightmare?
Oh, no. Not a nightmare.
Not yet, anyway.
I used to be a patent lawyer, you know. Worked in my dad's old firm.
A lawyer? I'd never have guessed.
Well, I take that as a compliment.
Alright, bye. Let's have a look around this place, shall we? Who's this? The receptionist? Or the manager, maybe? Hello.
Do you know anything about where we might find the old citadel?
I have no idea. Why don't you ask the waiter? He knows a lot about the city.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you. And busy with VIP check-in requirements.
Sure. Tourist sites.
What sites can you recommend?
How about the Blue Mosque? Most of our cheap deal guests seem to find it quite satisfying.
Hey. It's a bit rude.
Anything else of interest?
There is also our Mosaic Museum. Guests like you seem to enjoy it.
What does that mean?
Tell me more about Istanbul.
Do have a look at our map to see which sites could interest you.
Ah, there's a map. Okay, cool. We also need to speak to the waiter, but guys, we'll do that in the next one because we are out of time. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge, Hobo, and Numinous, and I will see you next time.